Hey guys, what's up? Today we're in Kasai, Edogawa, at a place called Edo Beauty Labs, run by Teni Wada, right? You've seen her on the channel before about 4.5 years ago, but today we're gonna feature her brand new amazing business and the amazing product that inspired the place right behind me. Let's go.
いらっしゃいませ. Welcome to Edo Beauty Lab. Are you ready to experience green beauty from Edogawa, Japan? Come on in. Hi everyone, my name is Teni Wada. I am a 16-year resident of Japan. I currently live in Edogawa City, Tokyo. 2 years ago, I launched a green beauty company, Edo Beauty Lab, and I'm going to share a bit about my experience as an entrepreneur, as a mom in Japan.
We did an interview back in 2018. Right? So if you guys want to see the very first interview, the link will be in the description down below. Now we're going to talk about the business. So fill us in.
So how I went from a kindergarten teacher to entrepreneur. A very funny thing happened. I think we all know the pandemic happened. As a kindergarten teacher, things were not going well with my company towards the end of 2019 going into the 2020, spring of 2020. Things were not looking well for my company. So I needed to find new employment, but there was COVID and I had a daughter. And unfortunately, as a teacher, she was able to enter my my daycare with a reduced rate. But because I no longer had employment, I could not guarantee a spot for her for kindergarten. So April, May, June 2020, I was doing a lot of intensive soul searching, job searching, but I could not really find anything. And just one day I was reading my city's local newspaper and they had an advertisement for a business plan contest. So I was previously a full-time kindergarten teacher, but I also dabbled with my blog, the Wagamama Diaries. And I used my blog and I used my Instagram to talk about my life in Japan as a mom, but also my love for Japanese beauty products. So I'm just looking at this advertisement for the Edogawa Business Plan Contest, and first place is like 300,000 yen, second place 200,000 yen, third place 100,000 yen, and that money goes towards funding your company. So I thought, okay, what am I going to do? I like skincare, I like beauty, what can I do? And just somehow or the other, I just got this weird idea that I want to do like vegan, organic skincare. But it's a pretty saturated market. It's a growing market, you know, in the US, in Australia, other Western countries, but you know, it's slowly growing in Japan, green beauty. So I'm thinking, obviously, a clay mask. So what can I do to make my clay mask different than other clay masks? And Edogawa City, main staple is komatsuna. It's a Japanese vegetable. If you look at it, you've probably seen it in the supermarket if you live in Japan. It literally looks like spinach if you're not careful. And we grow a lot of komatsuna. I think Edogawa City is the top producer of komatsuna in all of Tokyo. So I'm saying komatsuna is a vegetable similar to spinach, but it's far more versatile. Of course, you can use it in salads, smoothies, but people in Edogawa, they've gotten creative. You've got komatsuna udon, komatsuna ramen, komatsuna gyoza, even komatsuna chiffon cake, komatsuna donuts. So they just got a lot of komatsuna stuff going on. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna make a komatsuna green clay mask. And I just kind of wrote up the proposal and I just kind of did some basic estimates and I submitted this business plan just because I needed something to do. I didn't have a job. I was just basically focusing on homeschooling my daughter. And so a few weeks later, I got feedback from the judges. I actually won third place. So I got 100,000 yen to start my business. And I actually got some fantastic feedback about the practicality, the feasibility of this product. So I thought, oh wow, I can actually do something with this. And so that was summer 2020. Lots of learning I had to do. You hear these stories of skincare companies that started in a kitchen, you know, in the US. It doesn't work that way in Japan. I think we all know by now Japan is a country of rules and regulations. You just cannot produce skincare products in your home and sell it.
Okay.
Only licensed manufacturers can produce skincare products.
Okay.
And on top of that, each ingredient on a skincare label has to be registered in the international database, and it has to be registered in the Japanese database.
Okay.
So I've got two things. I've got to register komatsuna as a skincare ingredient. The process for that took about 9 months.
Wow.
So it took 6 months to to do the application, to submit it to the international database. It's actually based in California, but I didn't want to risk spending so much money and getting my application rejected. So I found a bilingual attorney in Japan to do the paperwork for me, and he's like, "You're American, you speak English, why do you need me?" I was like, "I don't have that much money to spend, so I don't want my application to get rejected. Then I have to pay more money. I'd rather just pay you to do it right the first time." So yeah, we did, he helped me with the, not only with the paperwork to register komatsuna with the international database, he also helped me with the Japan side.
Okay.
And once I had permission basically to use komatsuna as a skincare ingredient, it was time to find a licensed manufacturer.
Okay.
And just as luck has it, we actually have a cosmetics manufacturer here in Edogawa.
Okay.
My company, Edo Beauty Lab, the tagline is Green Beauty from Edogawa, Japan. Green Beauty because it's a green green clay mask. Green because we use komatsuna. Green Beauty from Edogawa, Japan because it's literally all created here in Edogawa City. So right over here is how Edo Beauty Lab got its start. We use komatsuna, which is this vegetable grown here in Edogawa City. And this is a magazine that goes out every year in Edogawa City, detailing all of the, the shops that sell komatsuna related products. And you've got lots of recipes on how to use komatsuna. This year is actually featured, so I have a feature article. So that's me, Komatsuna Beauty, Edo Beauty Lab. Komatsuna, which is the signature ingredient of our Green Radiance clay mask. It comes in powder form, and all you need to do is activate it with a bit of water, mix it up, and you are good to go. What's so good about this clay mask is that it's a gentle exfoliant. It only has 3 ingredients: French green clay, komatsuna, and matcha. Can't really smell it, of course, but you've got that nice matcha goodness going on. It's not something that you use every day. You want to use it 1 to 2 times a week, depending on your skin type. Another good item for exfoliation is this tenugui towel. And tenugui towels have actually been around for centuries in Japan. You fold it out. It's a natural, it's 100% cotton towel. And we have the komatsuna flower, and this is really good for gently exfoliating your face. You can also use it for your body in the bathtub. So yeah, this is our signature clay mask and our exfoliating towel. Over here, a crystal beauty roller. Green Beauty from Edogawa, Japan isn't just our skincare. This facial roller is handmade by a local artisan here in Kasai, Edogawa. So another locally made product we have are these wax candles. These are made with real cinnamon sticks and eucalyptus leaves. These eucalyptus leaves are actually in our wall. When I started this shop, Edo Beauty Lab, I knew I wanted like an at-home feeling. I wanted an at-home feeling. This is why we do slippers inside. It's all carpeting. I just really wanted to be a feel-good space, and people to be walking by and they'd actually ask, "Is this a cafe?" And I'd have to say, actually no, we sell skincare. But after getting so many questions, what is this place? I decided, why not take advantage of it? So I listed this shop, Edo Beauty Lab, on Space Market. It's a Japanese website, and you can rent it hourly for as low as 500 yen. If you want to rent the shop for 1 day, it's about 9,000 yen pre-tax. So yeah, I'm just really excited to share this space with so many people because I really put a lot of effort, feeling into designing it. Even this wall, I literally put it together by hand. This my personal oasis, just my home away from home, just really bringing in the green and beauty from Edo, Japan. Like here, you can experience it.
How long was the entire process to open, like up to the point of opening the doors to the public?
Okay, so actually this space, this boutique, I just opened last year in September. Okay. Before I can sell a product, I decided to start a company. Okay. If you're anyone out there who's interested in starting a company in Japan, doing business in Japan, you don't have to start a company. You don't have to do a kabushiki gaisha. You can do a sole entrepreneurship. But in my case, selling cosmetics, it's quite personal, and I wanted to show banks that this is a real idea, this is a real business. I wanted to gain trust of people, so I went and I started a company, and I formed my company. My company was officially incorporated May 19, 2021. So my business plan contest was July 2020. It took 9 months to get Komatsuna registered in this international Japanese database. And once I had the okay, and once I found a manufacturer, I decided, okay, I'm gonna put this business plan stuff to work, and I registered a company. But still, we're not there. I need an actual product. Again, when you're manufacturing cosmetics in Japan, there's more paperwork. Each product must be registered at the prefectural level. So there's another kind of paperwork I have to submit to Tokyo government that I'm going to be manufacturing this product, Green Radiance Clay Mask. These are the ingredients. This is who is making it, and this is who is selling it. I submitted that in the end of May, and I think I got the okay in July 2021. So it's 1 year.
Oh, wow.
1 year.
Wow, okay.
1 year. And then finally, I was able to actually officially start selling my product in August 2021.
How did you decide on what to put inside of it?
First of all, trial and error. Again, so I use a lot of skincare products, usually through brand collaborations, through beauty boxes. So I kind of have a feel of what I wanted in a clay mask. Most skincare products, once you open it, it starts to expire. But a clay mask, a powder clay mask, as long as it's sealed properly, as long as it's airtight, you can hold on to that for a long time. So I definitely knew that I wanted a powder mask.
Okay.
I definitely wanted to go powder, and I wanted to keep it as natural as possible. You know, no preservatives, no artificial coloring. I just wanted to keep it as pure, as natural as possible. The base ingredient, French green clay, komatsuna, and then I added matcha just to soften the vegetable smell of the komatsuna.
So when you finally opened the space, right? Beautiful space, by the way.
Oh, thank
right?
you.
How has the public responded to Edo Beauty Lab?
The initial response was better than I expected, but at the same time, looking back then and now, I should have been selling, my story, and that's something I still struggle with. It's funny because I have a blog where I talk about my experiences as a mom in Japan, and I have my Instagram where I share snippets of myself in Japan, but I never really get in depth into who I am.
Okay.
So I don't know, maybe it's just a barrier, maybe it's a self-conscious thing, I have no idea, but that's something I'm working on.
Okay.
That's something I need to work on, to connect with my customers and grow my brand. So
you do speak Japanese, right?
Yes.
So what was the process like in terms of securing the spot? Because a lot of people, I think that's a major struggle.
Yes.
Like getting like a physical location in Japan.
So I actually did a few videos on TikTok about resources, useful resources for entrepreneurs in Japan. Okay. And the biggest resource is City Hall. Okay. And I think a lot of people have this idea, like when they go to City Hall, they have to get, Juminsho. But when it comes to resources for entrepreneurs, City Hall, not that part where you get paperwork, the back part of City Hall where you see people, but you don't really know what they're doing. Yeah. Like you don't know what they do. That side of City Hall, so many resources. In terms of this Edo Beauty Lab, first major funding was in form of the business plan contest. Next was seminars for entrepreneurs. Next was an actual small business loan.
Okay.
And then in terms of this shop, if you're interested in opening a shop, there's a really nice website, akitempo.tokyo.
Tempo.
Yes, it means Aki Tempo, like open shops. And it tells you what shops are open in the Shotengai, so in the shopping arcades.
Okay.
And the reason why you want to get a shop in a shopping arcade is because if you rent a shop in a shopping arcade, you can apply for subsidies from your city.
And there's no real barrier when it comes down to being a foreigner. Like, is there any like hurdle you gotta like overcome?
Obviously, the biggest hurdle, unfortunately, is the language, because you will have to talk to the people at City Hall and tell them, and they can give you feedback and all the information that you need. As far as being a foreigner, so we're not going to rent to you, no.
Do you guys ship overseas?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
So there's a website that people can go on?
Yes,
Like right now?
Right now. So the English website, edobeautylab.com. And also there's a Japanese website, edobeautylab.co.jp. And we also have a shop on base, not like on the American base, but the Japanese e-commerce site base. So it's edobeautylab.theshop.jp. We are on all social media. Everything is bilingual. I do it all by myself. I try. I try as much as I can to do it. But we are on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Pinterest, all Edo Beauty Lab.
Follow her like right now. You can order online as well, right?
Yeah, we ship worldwide. Domestic shipping is actually free. So
Okay.
I use Click Post, and you don't have to be home. It fits right in your mailbox.
There you have it. This was Teni from Edo Beauty Lab, right in Edogawa, Japan, Tokyo, right? So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up. And remember to subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye for now.